How to find time for daily meditation. To help get in the habit of meditating more consistently, plan ahead to meditate at a few specific times in the upcoming days. Establishing a routine will greatly increase the likelihood you'll stick with your meditation practice. Further, get in the habit of meditating when opportunities arise to help you be more mindful during the day. Finally, take steps to overcome barriers that may keep you from focusing the next chance you get to meditate. Method 1: Making the commitment to meditate daily. 1. Plan a few meditation sessions. Consistency is one of the most important factors in establishing a meditation routine. Of course, if you're struggling to find time to meditate, a consistent meditation routine may seem like a lofty goal. By planning ahead, however, you can ensure you'll get the chance to meditate, and may find that a particular time of day works especially well. Look at your plans for the next few days. Pick a few time slots where you're open, and plan to meditate during these time slots, even if only for a few minutes. If you know you'll have a few free minutes at the same time every day, commit to meditating at the same time every day. Choosing a time will help you establish a routine. Again, don't worry too much about the length of time you have to meditate starting out. Even a few minutes will feel great once you establish a routine. 2. Try meditating first thing in the morning. As soon as you wake up tomorrow morning, get up, use the restroom, and sit down somewhere to meditate. If you use an alarm to wake up, set it 10 minutes earlier than you would have otherwise. Early morning meditation is optimal for several reasons. In particular, you are less likely to be distracted, and your meditation session will help you start the day off with clarity and energy. Don't wake anyone else up when you rise. Wake loved ones after you've meditated. Avoid checking your phone as soon as you wake up. It can wait 10 minutes. 3. Default to short and consistent sessions. As you're trying to establish a routine, you may find that the time slots you set aside for meditation are sometimes shortened by your day-to-day responsibilities. It's perfectly alright if you have less time than expected. The important thing is to stick with it. Maintaining a regular routine should take precedence to any concerns regarding the length of your meditation sessions. Even if you'll only be able to meditate for a few minutes, do it. A daily 5-minute meditation session is better than a 30-minute session every 3 days, as you're more likely to develop a successful routine by staying consistent. 4. Set up reminders. Scheduling meditation sessions will only help if you actually keep them. To help remember your commitment to meditate at a certain day and time, create an alert in an online calendar or your phone's alarm clock. There are even a few popular apps that will help you get in the practice of meditating every day. Check out Headspace, the Mindfulness app, and Insight Timer. 5. Meditate before or after another habit. Is there something you already do every day? Meditate before or after another daily habit, such as brushing your teeth, to build associations between the activities. This will help get you in the practice of performing these activities together regularly. For instance, meditate before, or even during, your daily exercise regimen. One great option is focusing on your steps while you run, ensuring you're on a safe route, free of vehicles or other danger. Method 2: Incorporating mindfulness into your everyday life. 1. Sit quietly during your lunch break. One of the best ways you can enhance your lunch break, and likely the rest of your day, is by meditating during lunch. Right before you eat, go somewhere you won't be disturbed and meditate for 5 or 10 minutes. Doing this just a few times can be especially routine-enhancing, as your brain will start to crave meditation as your belly starts gurgling for lunch. 2. Meditate before you head home after work. If you aren't a morning person, there are plenty of other options that might be perfect for a daily meditation session. Try to get in the habit of meditating every day after work. For instance, if you have a commute, meditate outside before getting into your vehicle. Meditating as soon as you get home is another great option. Post-work meditation sessions may be especially beneficial, as they will help you shift gears from your workday to your life at home. 3. Meditate for a few moments throughout the day. Another good way to increase your familiarity and appreciate for meditation is by simply taking the opportunity to meditate whenever it comes up. If you're having trouble deciding on a time and sticking to it, shoot to meditate for 1 minute at least 5 times in the course of a day. Set a timer for 60 seconds and close your eyes. Focus only on your breath, thinking of how it feels entering and leaving your mouth, your throat, your lungs. This alone will increase your calmness. Points in your day where you could likely meditate for at least a minute include right when you wake up, right when you arrive at work, perhaps before entering the building, between completing tasks, and right before preparing or eating dinner. 4. Incorporate mindfulness into other activities. There are lots of opportunities to meditate that may be passing you by unnoticed. Next time you're doing the dishes, in the shower, or hanging with a pet, meditate. Simply choose something to focus on. A great option is the way something feels, or the ways a repetitious or cyclical noise sounds. Think only about whatever you choose, pushing away any other thoughts that arise. 5. Meditate to break bad habits. Do you find yourself scrolling through your Instagram feed pretty often, perhaps even looking blankly at the same posts more than once? Whenever you catch yourself wasting time, immediately sit down to meditate. Many people fill the momentary pauses in their lives with further stimulation, often via their phones. Look to stop using your phone simply to kill time, and use that time to meditate instead. Method 3. Improving your focus while meditating. 1. Ensure an environment conducive to meditation. One of the greatest benefits of meditation is the mental calm it can help you achieve. Of course, the world around you can make that more challenging. To help stay focused, meditate sitting up straight. This will prevent you from getting groggy. Avoid eating right before meditating. Digestion can also contribute to lethargy and mental fogginess. Wear noise-canceling headphones if you find yourself distracted by noise. You may even want to listen to ambient sound or chanting. 2. Focus on one thing. The classic thing to focus on while meditating is your own breath. Definitely try this if you haven't before. Think about how the air feels as you inhale, and your lungs are replenished with oxygen. Acknowledge how it feels to exhale as well. If any thought unrelated to your breath arises, push it away. If you're visually inclined, focus on the flame of a candle, or even a specific spot on a wall in front of you. Another example is a mantra. Repeat a word or phrase over and over in your mind. Don't be frustrated when other thoughts arise. This is perfectly natural. Simply push them away without analyzing the thoughts and refocus. 3. Observe your physical senses. Your physical senses are another great source of simple information to focus on while meditating. For instance, ask yourself, what can I feel with my skin? There is likely air moving around you. Think only about this air and how it feels upon your skin. Similarly, ask yourself, what am I hearing? Phase out any peripheral noise and focus on one thing, such as a bird singing outside. Think only about the sound. If you start to think about the bird or the tree on which it sits, pull yourself back to the sound. 4. Remind yourself that you are not your thoughts. Meditation is challenging, especially at first. It's practically impossible to literally stop thinking. This is part of the reason meditation can seem so challenging. When you sit and try not to think, you become keenly aware of all the mental static that's constantly bombarding your mind. A busy mind is perfectly normal. Do not judge yourself when thoughts continue to break your concentration. In fact, take these intrusions as a sign that you will likely benefit greatly from meditating. Keep pushing thoughts away and refocusing on your meditation practice. 5. Congratulate yourself. There are as many ways to meditate as there are people who attempt it. Simply by attempting to meditate, you are. It's impossible to fail. Even when a thought arises and breaks your focus, you notice it and recognize it for what it is, simply a thought. Stick with it, and you'll soon be meditating regularly, not to mention recognizing the healthy, positive effects that increased mindfulness will have upon your life.